Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Honorary Hamza embracing Islam, Hazrat Hamza radiallahu ta'ala Kengri Islam Muskubulji, Janar Mutalik Suwadagu. One day the noble Prophet was sitting on the top of the hill of Safa. Safar Farure Dindase Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam Boyachin, when Abu Jahl came and insulted him. Abu Jahm ayar the say Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam the Prophet peace be upon him did not take any notice of it. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam he doesn't but a woman who witnessed the whole thing in doesn't seriously no amata gurin mononor age in Abu Jahl dase basically with কিন্তু বেরিয়ে যাচ্ছে জিবাইন সুখে দিকে উইটনেস হতে গবার হিসাবে সুখে দিকে the whole things and rush to Hamza দৌড়ি দৌড়ি যাই হযরত হামজার গিয়ে who at that time was returning from a hunting trip. Iba yeda se ugada se iho shiarot given to the sayid wapis meje iba lot. She explained the incident to Hamza. Iba da se Hamza da se मामला ये रसूलुल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम रे बेइज्जती हुई थी. Hamza was the prophet's uncle. Hamza ये रसूलुल्लाह दा से सांसा. Whenever he came back from the hunting trip, he would visit Kaaba and talk to his friends before returning home. Zahana the Siva, the Shiartu, Aile Shiartu, Kaba Zayare, Kaba Maji, Zayara Maji, the Ponja color the say, Gorno, the Vera to Ponja color, Dollar Fatah. Hamza was a noble respected, but the Simimade, a noble, the Izotar Mancher Manush, who could not be to stand before unfairness. Siva, the Sahonot, the Matayamure, the say, Upon hearing the insult made against his nephew, Hamza rushed to Kaaba. Hamza where the novelty of itara nijor nije dase mimya de kombuli hodiri arabishi balakon the mokkar dase diakol muni kol dase jedi zamawi he approached Abu Jahl in anger the gushasanta Abu Jahl hasagi and smashed his across the head with this bow even dase jiga tiror dase gyase gyam lera dase mata sai mari in peril pade which is not of the Hamza said, I am on the path of my nephew. I the say, are the say, Bainar the Sarasawar Solidi. Abu Jahl's men wanted to retaliate, but Abu Jahl prevented them from doing so. Abu Jahl the say, Manche the say, the say, Wapas the say, very Botala Libella side. Abu Jahl the Sitarare, Doman Jamila Gurilla, and saying that he had the right to defend his nephew. Ita tu ibar ita banyak ada se bahasa galai batu aku ya se talai bagorade very di angkoi. The reason for this that was that ibar yanar wajawi yan Abu Jahl did not wish to make matters worse by losing Hamza to Muslim. Abu Jahl da se ibar Musulmanu jeli aro kharabu jebi de talai hindi yan ibar tu yan mono hor এবারে যদি আরা মারি ধরি আর উল্টা যাই আর দাসে মুসলমান জেলি কেল্লাম বলি হুইয়ারে ইবারি দাসে দূরতে রিদি ইবারে দাসে আরা বদান নড়ে আবু জেহেলে ফিড়া হাই লিও ইদি দাসে ফিড়া হাই ইবারে রিদি আল্লাহ হুইয়া হামজা wanted to fix his nephew's broken heart as he came to the prophet peace be upon him হামজা হযরত হামজা দাসে রাসূলুল্লাহ সাল্লাল্লাহু আলাইহি ওয়াসাল্লাম দাসে জহমর দাসে দিলর জহমর কিছু মারামত করি বল্লা বলি হইয়ারে দাসে মনগরিয়ারে দাসে হামিয়ান বুঝি করি বাদে explain the incident with Abu Jahl or king with Jahdiyan Zayara Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam the noble prophet peace be upon him said Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam the only thing that would make me happy is seeing you embrace Allah I bishi খুশি করি দিব দারি বলে তোর আমওয়ানে তুই যদি আল্লাহরে Allah boli iman anas. Hamza went home that night. Hazrat Hamza da se gorod giye rakte and deep thought. Bishi kuri geheri sate bakki and deprived him of sleep. Ibar da se rakban no gunza and confused in doubt. He prayed to God. Da se shuba lo yare shuba ziyan azibe confused ye ar Allah to dua yamade. Open my heart to the truth so I may know the right path to follow. Ar da se tilkuli de hok Allah I da se soigan re da se follow gori pariban. Following day yar tarbuddin he went back to the prophet Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam giye and told him that the sleepless night he had this gal darat gun zanya vardiya no pata hoyi bade the noble prophet explained Islam to him. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam Islam mutallaq ki barishin pya gurida hai speaking about the mercy of Allah. Allah das rahmatar mutallaq khata hui and life after that zindagi baade maut baade das zindagi ase diyan heaven and hell jannat jahannam ase diyan mutallaq da gunun mutallaq Rasulullah sallallahu it was exactly what Hamza wanted to hear. Hin das zin zinan mutallaq hoyle shak shuba chil hin beybe to ifuntu sad hin babulun ibaye das hoy beji das he entered the golden circle of Islam das shonali das circle of majayar das Islam ko guri galai Umar enters Islam Umar hatte Islam ko guri 3 days after Hamza accepting Islam Hazrat Amir Hamza das musulman hoy baade 3 din baade das 3 दिन बाद Makkah was shaking with the news Makkah da se haver tattarai Makkah ye khabar da se khabar yani idol worshippers were shocked idol worshippers kul bishi taajjub ye bishi diao ye koi itara da se so yin chang chau ye dor ye itara to dorai ye they get it together itara begun ekot jamo ye looking for a solution anakan da se faisala garam buri ara as usual Abu Jahl was the main actor Hamish Abdullah Abu Jahl the main actor Achil Polya Bishi takes Mutu Achil according to him it was in the only solution was to kill Prophet peace be upon him Arab to ekkan rasa asadi ki ekkan faisala asadi ki Paigambar da se mari golo Omar was also present Hazrat Umar had Achil Jamati ba maje he was a man that everyone feared Hazrat Umar 32 জন ডরাইতো He stood over 2 meters tall. They say 2 meter lamba actually. He was one of the bravest men in Makkah. After listening to the argument, Umar stood up and said, he was the man for the job. Little that Omar knew Umar hona suna jane so homikya goribe hoibare salvation of mankind depends on the success of this religion basaibella insanore basaibella yanor dase kiyor bore darmadar dinore dase dino omimbaron bore darmadar infari Infari Guchasati, Umar left the gathering. Umar da se a Jamaat Ibatuni looking for Muhammad, peace be upon him, Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam to Ajalani. On his way, he came across Naam ibn Abdullah. Naam ibn Abdullah, lawyer da se he asked Umar the reason for his ferry. To end the Jaldiguri, Duadisante da se bishi Zoldisant Horozor Guyan, Achombiashayan Kella Zod the Saruji. Umar replied, I'm going to kill Muhammad. I said, Muhammad Rahadiyallah, Marigalavella. Noam said, before you go to Muhammad, you should know that your own sisters and her husband have also entered Islam. To Muhammad Rahadiyallah, to Yano Zanonsa, Tor Bonet de Tordase, Bunizamai, that's Musulman and Islam Koglu. Umar anger increased by the news and he rushed to his sister's house. Hazrat Umar Busha da se bari aigi baad se hovariyan bhere baad se duriya da se yar bonyor karati as he approached the house he could hear someone reciting the Quran jahani bar goror hase mikya chinka gojje eta mo majid se Hazrat Umar khune dekhi Quran gorad da honason Quran gorad da was it was Habbab da se Habbab radiyallahu ta'ala who was teaching Quran to Omar's sister Fatima and to her husband Said. Said desse Hazrat Umar boin desse Fatima re they were Fatima Zamai desse Quran chi kadde Habbab gaya had actually Why were people being so easily affected by this word? এই কথাই নিলয়ের কেল্লা মানুষকল বিশিদাসে টিয়গরে instead of attacking the Muslim মুসলমানরে দাসে হামলা দনত করে why couldn't they write a book better and more effective than this মুসলমানরে হিনরে দাসে কুরআন পড়তে তেলা মুসলমানরে হামলা দনত করে মুসলমানরে হজ্জাগরণ করে মুসলমানরে মারি ফেলা করে ইতারা কুরআন পড়তে বালা কিতাব কলা না মানা নলেকে আরো টিয়ক করে দি কুরআন পড়তে টিয়ক করে দি কিতাব কলা কো তোমারা হিন করো অনেকে নকা করো and not this part Arabs that area were very powerful in poetry Arab কলা কায় মাঝে দেশে কাব্যা মাঝে বেশি টরে শায়রি কলম মাঝে দেশে বেশি মাহের they could write poems इतर देशे शायर कल लेके with the initiative was and poems that establish peace इतर देशे लड़ाई शुरू करी देशे शांति लइया देशे पूरा दिन मिला देशे काव्या कल लेके every year they organize poetry and literary festival इतर प्रति बছর देशे काव्या कैंबुए और देशे साबी कैंबुए कलर चिंपागोरी although they were so advanced in literature इतर देशे साबिन मजी बिशी तुर्कियोलियो they could not compete with the Holy Quran इतर कुरान लइया देशे कैंबुए ना बारे its word flow all the way to your heart इतर देशे कुरान देशे sincere देशे flow मानी म्योगरी जाने कुरान देशे तुम्हार खला बरो जाया देशे ठीक हो रही but Umar was not a man to listen Hazrat Umar dase funoya no him he fiercely knocked the door he say bishi busha sade dase darwazare dase bajelo hearing the voice of Umar awaz funiyare they quickly asked Habab to hide itara Hazrat Umar boner jamai dase Habab ro hode tu loy jabe and conceal the page that contained verse from the Quran Utiare dase je Quran ayat zin ase hin dase loy falai as soon as Umar entered he asked what were you reading Umar khamra udare goli muntar pusar kore tora ki porod de Said tried to calm Umar down but it was too late as he hit the ground with Umar's blow Said dase Hazrat Umar kesu thanda gori bella sar Hazrat Umar Maria Sidere made Faladi Hazrat Umar. Before Fatima could explain the Boyne the Sikh to Hover Agutu, Umar slapped her across the face. Iberio Bonoria the Se Swarmaji Mupsai. He was bleeding as she wept. Ibera say Hono Neoleri to Loyo Neoler Ariba Hanero. Suddenly seeing his sisters like that softened Umar's heart. Igar dase boiner dase lo dihi ab dase boiner hamid diyan din dihiyar dase igar dil naramogi Hazrat Umar dil dase kan naramogi Umar had come down Umar kana guri dase nizam ye thanda hoye bade as Fatima look at him and say yes my husband and I enter Islam oh I dar beda dase musulman ko buji even if you slaughter both of us to jodi arare zogarai dos you will not give up our religion. Umar was sitting down when he softly asked, may I see what you were reading before? To Fatima brought the page and Umar started to read. Fatima Umar boyne dase Hazrat Umar boyne dase Quran or Fatai bani diye Umar dase pora shuru hoche every verse was opening a new door in his heart. প্রত্যেক দেশে আয়াতে একটা নইয়া এবার কলবর ভিতরে একটা নইয়া দেশে দরজা নেই মানে নইয়া দরজা মানে নইয়া কনসিস দেহে as he came to the verse when যে এবার যখন হযরত ওমর যত আয়াত উড়াচ্ছে যে আয়াত মাঝে everything in the heaven and on the earth belong to Allah প্রত্যেক কনসিস কায়নাত মাঝে আসমান জমিনের মাঝে আছে হর কনসিস Allah you find saying gore de hodiyan hey ayati ba majista che Umar could not hide his shock and asked Fatima is your God owner of all this thing Fatima tor Allah jibe asibe in be gunor malaki yani ki indeed he said he is do you doubt that asks for him. Tottu shock ase niki, shock shubha ase niki, iba gunun Allah pangirode. Thought to himself, we have so many gods, none of them want anything. Hazır Umar da se কিছু বাবিয়ারে এই নিজের নিজ বাবিয়ারে হন্দা আর তো বেশি করে মূর্তি আছে মগর মূর্তি গুলো তো কিছু নাই ভিতরা পাঁচজন করে তো কিছু নাই আল্লাহ ইজ দিন বেগম পাঁচজন করে দিবে না মালিক বুঝনে মূর্তি তো কিছু নাই মূর্তি কোলে আর তো বেশি করে মূর্তি আছে মূর্তি পাঁচজন করে কিছু নাই আর তোমার বাবা বাবা বাবিস then he continued to read whether you say it out loud or keep it hidden ibarat ase tui ayat arugga ayat pujje tora ibarat ase dor gori hoile ho loyera hoile ho Allah knows tora kisu tora je kisu kullum kullah hoile ho loyera hoile ho dile hoile ho Allah knows all that is hidden and there is no other god to be worshipped Allah ye proত্যেকটা loyera kindi hinda gunuriyo Allah jane Allah da se Allah bade honi ke da se mabud nahi Allah zambari but Allah and all beautiful names belong to him zedun da se Allah asmaul husna zedun Allah tarif ase begun asman sifat ase sundor sifat ase begun Allah Omar read from the surah Taha to hujje some verse from the surah Hadid er kisu ayat kol hujje after a short period of contemplation on the meaning of the verse contemplation hodde suke sai tamake bafi barade se mani re bafi are buzilo de I bare hodde contemplation hindilla suke sai are damakiyo bafi tura guri dase damakiyo sai ayato dikke ni je suke dikke damakiyo bafi damako kolobottiyo awaz ayer in bafi bade hite bokko hazrat umar hodde how beautiful are these words Condilation the Jayata in Allah Hotai. Nothing can be more honorable than this. Honakasu the Seaver even to Mumia Dartu Kustunan. As soon as Umar completed his sentence, Iver the Se Umar the Sahotayam forever more. The Habab came out from hiding and shouting, good tidings to you, Umar. The Mubarak Badder or the push Khabar Hode or the Umar. The prophet's praying concern you have been answered. Allah Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam dua magildian ko huduye. Noble prophet had prayed to Allah. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam dua magildi, oh Lord, strengthen Islam with Abu Hakim bin Hisham, Abu Jahl, or Umar bin Khattab. Oh Allah, is dua manushar butu dua Islam jese Islam or Musulman banayare Abu Jahl Abu Umar watto kore banaire Islam or kanagori Islam maji kuch bolde it was Umar who deserved to find Allah ebare suppose Umar lo yere like de tala Hazrat Umar diye he said it enila Allah paigambor jinde dua ujje Hazrat Umar Musliman Umar could not wait anymore Hazrat Umar da sarade tiyejono sar he wanted to see prophet peace be upon him Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam Zaibullah. So he left for Arkam's house. That's Arkam house or Jibril. At the same instant, Jibril came to Muhammad, peace be upon him, and informed him of the Umar. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has Jibril ayar hoiye Hazrat Umar das Musulman diya. Suddenly there was a knock on the door. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam jiba zagorat ase gorar ede ase ki ho Arkam gorom maje daraja bajja Bilal saw Umar standing in front of the door panic dase bishi bejini sate Hazrat Umar dase darajar mudde jeydi Hamza stood up and said Hazrat Hamza tie rodde do not be alarmed he is but one man eto bharat bishi daran gorbi boggo manush if he came in peace, he welcome. Otherwise, we are ready for him. Hamza opened the door and said to Umar, we are the son of the Abdul Muttalib. We will not let anyone harm Prophet. Abdul Muttalib Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam As the conversation continue, there's a কথা আরো যত কথা continuous all the time মাঝে Sagori all the time মাঝে Prophet came to the door. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam দরজার মাঝে আছে and greet Umar with a smile. হাসি আর দেশে হযরত উমর দেশে নবসা গইলো he complimented Umar দেশে while he hugged him. হুজুরের দাসে হযরত উমরের দাসে কি বললে আজাগরি এর দাসে এই বাসে কমপ্লিট করে ফেলাইলো ইয়ারে ওইবার নকশা করা Umar was in shock as what he was holding fell to the ground. হযরত উমরের ডরে ধরাইয়ার দাসে dozian hibar after touching and medit. He looked at the Prophet's face with love and sincerity and said, I came to join you. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam desi siara mubarak or sayere muhabbat usnade sayere and desi ikhlas usnade sayere qadda ainde se tumhare iman ani wallah chibi. O messenger of God, the noble prophet was so happy that he chanted the takbir Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar desi hoyi. Umar was the 40th person to enter Islam. Hazrat Umar yidiki salish number jiba maje ini mana ini dia ভিতরে 40 নম্বর